Merry Christmas, auction lovers, and welcome to Smith Auctions. Today, we have December 26th online farm, commercial, and tool auction. This is the last auction of the year. So let's get started by looking at two Kubotas in fantastic condition. The larger of the two is a 2020 Kubota M6S 111 diesel tractor, and the other one is a 2016 Kubota M5 111D diesel tractor. Both of these tractors start and run, and the M6S has under 2,000 hours, and then the M5 has under 3,200 hours. Also in the front room, there's a 1958 John Deere 530 gas tractor that does start and run, and this is an awesome collector item. Moving on to the outside, we have over 20 lots of assorted poly pallets that are in great condition. Next to that, we have two Tornado salt and sand spreaders for a truck bed. We also have multiple lots of garage doors, so if you need to replace a garage door, we might have the size that fits what you need. We also have a bunch of non-running riding lawnmowers, so if you need a winter project, this might be a great option for you. Moving on to the next section, at the top of the screen there, we have a number of vehicles, starting with the 2008 Ford F-250 plow truck. This is a 6.9 liter V10, an automatic transmission, 8-foot box, runs on gas, and it starts and runs. Also in the vehicle area, we have a 2007 Jeep Compass that has a 2.4 liter engine, automatic transmission, and it starts and runs. Now to the trailers. Starting off, we have a 1988 car trailer. We also have three semi-dry vans, a 1986 Pine, a 1989 Great Dane, and a 2001 Wabash. We also have two 1999 Avenger enclosed trailers that are both 8.5 feet. We also have a 1996 homemade skid steer trailer with dual axles. On to the next aisle, we have a case grinder mixer that is untested, along with the John Deere manure spreader that is also untested. Also in this aisle, we have a set of adjustable running gear. Moving on, we have a 1974 International Lodestar 1600 grain truck. This has a V8 International gas engine in it, a 4-speed transmission, a rear-wheel drivetrain, a grain truck body, runs on gas, starts, runs, and sells with a clear Wisconsin title. Moving on to the last of the outside items, we have a Gell 8435 STX diesel skid steer. It has a Duets 4-cylinder diesel engine, 10 by 16.5 tires. It starts and runs, and thing looks great. Moving on to the inside part of the auction, we have an Ultra Graph magnetic tracing cutter with manuals. After that, we have a Dirty Hand Tools snowblower. I don't know how well it works, but it's got a really fun name. Moving on from there, we have a 282 diesel motor that the seller says ran when it was removed. To follow that up, we have a Cav 14-inch bandsaw that works per seller, next to an NW Delta 12-inch drill press on stand that also works per seller. To follow that up, we have a couple of ways to heat your house. One is a wood stove boiler, and the other is a Trane XE90 60,000 BTU natural gas furnace that works per seller. After that, we have a Olds 455 motor with J-heads with extra parts, but it is untested. Next to that, we have a Rubbermaid Model 1025 1.5 cubic yard capacity cart. Next to the cart, we have a Delta 6-inch jointer that works per seller. Moving towards the back of the aisle, we have an Extreme Garage 30-inch industrial fan that works per seller. This thing is in great condition. Moving back to the front of the aisle, we have a parts washer that works per seller, but the light inside of it does not work. Moving on, we have multiple sets of two cabinets on casters that are approximately 48 inches by 32 inches by 38 inches. To follow that up, we have a 110 volt lathe that works per seller. Moving to the back of the aisle, we have approximately 40 board feet of rough sawn cherry wood. To finish off this aisle, we have about 28 board feet of kiln dried white oak, and that's all we have for this aisle. Moving on to the other side, we're going to start off with the John Deere 42 snowblower with tire chains. After that, we have a couple of truck doors, driver's side and passenger side. These fit 1999 to 2015 Ford F-250 Super Duties. After that, we have a Hearthstone wood stove that's approximately 28.5 by 24 by 27.5 inches. Staying in the idea of heating, we have 3 different hanging heaters that are listed on this auction also. Moving to the back of the aisle, we have 4 roller beds with hurdle stands. Right in front of that, we have a Miller Bobcat 225 welder that is untested. Moving another lot up, we have a Toro 72-inch zero-turn mower deck. Moving to the front of the aisle, we have a couple of different snowmobile dollies that'd be perfect for moving your sleds around and getting ready for when snow finally does end up falling. Right behind those, we have a patio door that's approximately 75 inches by 83 inches. Moving to the back of the aisle, we have a Delta Rockwell metal wood cutting variable speed bandsaw, model 28 by 365, that's 3-phase and works per seller. Following that up, we have a Geldwin patio door that's approximately 59.25 inch by 79.5 inch. Staying at the back of the aisle, we have a number of lots of dunnage, anywhere from 150 pieces upwards of 300 pieces. To finish up this auction, we have a 2011 Polaris Assault snowmobile that has an 800cc engine, runs on gas, 144-inch track, and about 5,200 miles. And that's all we got for you for today. Everyone have a very Merry Christmas. Don't forget, if you want to make up some money that you spent on Christmas, bring your stuff in and sell it with us.